All right, welcome everybody to today's video. This is another micro prepping video that I have for you guys. I'm going to walk you through my survival gear box. This is a box of survival stuff that I carry with me at all times. Oftentimes it's in my truck, sometimes it's in my camper. It depends on what I'm doing. It covers a lot of things that are very similar to what you might find in a bug out bag with a few key differences. I'm going to go over everything quickly but in detail for you so that you can see how you can build your own survival box. I heard from a lot of you guys after my last micro prepping video that you live in small spaces. That's not surprising. If you live in a camper or a small apartment, or if you live in a place that has where you have multiple roommates and you don't have really a lot of room to store things, I totally understand that. What I'm going to show you today is my actual survival gear box and all of the items that I keep in it. It will not include any food or clothing, but it will basically only include survival gear. I'm going to walk you through it quickly, but I'm going to go over each item in detail and show you what I'm putting in here, and we're going to pack it up and I'm going to show you what it looks like. All right, thanks for checking out the video today. Let's get started. First up, we got emergency rain ponchos. Next up is a small cook stove. 100 feet of paracord. Lighting. I prefer headlamps, one for each person. Potentially really nice small flashlights as well. Always good to have some two-way radios. Water treatment. I like the iodine tablets as well as the Sawyer Mini, which is really compact and easy to store. I also like life straws. Emergency bivy sack. Next up is a really good multi-tool. I like the Leatherman Signal, but there are a lot of different types of multi-tools on the market. Knives, kind of goes without saying. These can be used for a lot of purposes, including protection. All right, next up, we're talking health and well-being. First thing is a really solid first aid kit. I would also supplement this with additional bandages. Next up is medications. I would include a bunch of medicine in here. Obviously, prescription meds or pain relievers, antibiotics, things like that are really important to have. Would also put together just a baggie of cough drops, alcohol swabs, any types of pain relievers, just a really good mix of small pills that you can have on hand to supplement your first aid. Always carry extra bandages. I like to include a baggie of creams. This is anti-itch cream, Neosporin antibiotic cream, and definitely some sunscreen as well. Of course, hand sanitizer, bar of soap, deodorant. Really important one here, EpiPen. Even if you don't need it, someone really close to you might need it in an emergency. Always have an EpiPen on hand. Some type of wipes for cleaning. Bleed stop, just in case there's an issue with some trauma going on. You might need some of this stuff. It's really handy to keep on hand. Wag bags, I keep these too. These are basically portable toilets, might come in handy. Oral care means toothbrush, toothpaste, and some dental floss. Spare pair of reading glasses. Burt's Bees or chapstick or something similar. Always carry some toilet paper. N95 masks. Small packets of Kleenex. Q-tips, multi-purpose and extremely handy. Some type of lotion or moisturizer. I also, because I rely on contacts, I carry spare contacts everywhere I go. All right, let's talk miscellaneous items. Starting out, spare batteries. I think it's really important to keep maps of the area where you live or where you'll be. Toe warmers and hand warmers. Manual can opener. Always, always carry cash with you. I think a small set of tools would be really beneficial. I like to keep tape, especially small rolls of duct tape. Bungee cords. You might wonder why, but you'll thank me later. Pair of scissors. Bandana, multiple uses for a good bandana. Multiple ways to start a fire. We're going to include some lighters and matches. Zip ties. As with the bungee cords, you may not really fully understand this one, but I promise you, you're going to thank me later. I would include a small pot for boiling water, cooking food, and whatnot. Water bottle, 32 ounce, Nalgene. Small dish towel. Pens, pencils, markers, just something to write with. Small sewing kit for repairs. A fully charged battery bank, portable with extra chargers. Always include a couple of trash bags. So in keeping with the micro-prepping mindset, you'll notice here with my Nalgene, what I like to do is stick smaller items inside. Try to be really cognizant of the amount of space you have available. I also do the same thing here in a moment with the pot. So I encourage you to practice this. Think really a lot about the types of things that might be really specific for your needs. Other things that I may consider including in here are pet medications, things like that. If you have children, obviously, some of the things that you might put in here would be completely different. What I also wanted to mention was oftentimes, like if I have this box in my vehicle, and let's say it's summertime and it's really hot out, I'm very careful with the way that I store things in here, especially liquids. So for example, you'll see that some of my creams and things I keep in a Ziploc bag. I will tend to do the same thing with stuff like hand sanitizer. You just don't really kind of want this stuff blowing up in your box if they get too hot, or I suppose in a lot of ways the same thing could happen if they get too cold. So just be aware of where you're storing these things, if they're in your camper or your RV or your car, and what time of year it is. Hope this micro prepping video was really helpful to you guys. Please feel free to leave comments. Here's a full listing of all of the items that I included in the box today. Everybody take care out there.